register the case. I said, please don't register the case. Then you will give me the money just like that. Yes, I don't have an option. Otherwise, they will take my driver's license. There is too much of hassle. So then he said, Sergeant, normally sergeants don't take money. He took the money and he said, okay, I am the Didi. He said, like a Didi, you are giving your brother 500 rupees to pay the higher streets. He did register the case.
Oh, just he did not register.
So I wanted to tell him that at least you are earlier than Madhumika. Earlier than Madhumika. But I couldn't tell him that if I am your Didi, then why are you taking the money?
Ma'am, after verdict of the Supreme Court, our Didi did not like to pay our bill. Yes.
That Didi is different. That Didi is not a lot of money. Not for Didi like me.
That means I think to say that's why their salary is low. That's why they are taking my brief as a brief.
Yes. True. Now, in the other day we were doing general questions. We'll do a few more general questions today. And next day I am going to start what to ask. What to do when the day is over. I am going to do what to ask next day. So I will ask. Shudhita Rajdev answered, na? Shudhita? Yes, I think so, yes. Shudhita, Chandra. Who's speaking? Will you be able to answer? Come. In your next birth, would you like to be born as a man or a woman?
I would like to be born as a man.
Man. Why?
Because I did not face any problem to be a man till now.
For being a man, that's good. More details?
And I am also the only son in my family, so I also get some more advantages in my
No,
family.
that you may not be the only son. Next word. You may have brothers and sisters.
No, that's why I have the eagerness to be born again a man.
As a man.
Yes.
Anything else? I like what you said. And the privileges. So that's what I want to know. What privileges are you enjoying? Apart from the privileges that you are enjoying, why do you feel that there is some extra benefit?
And in this country, which I didn't enjoy in this time, in this life, which was men's sport is more powerful in India. So I just want to be a men's sports player or cricketer in the next life because
That you could be as a girl also, you could be playing games.
yes, it is possible, but in India it is not more advantage. Does not have more advantages to be a girl because the remuneration which
For other things. Okay, yes. That is the point. Remuneration.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? That is one point.
And
The
the
more is
facilities
more for the boys.
and the facilities also which girls cricketer have the boys cricketers get more facilities.
More facilities, one thing. Anything else? From safety, from the point of view of freedom.
Freedom is also because in this time girls does not.
Your sister will not be given the freedom that you are going to get simply because parents are. It's not always that parents will stop you because you are a girl. Hello, my dear. Please pay attention. It is from the security point of view that they are worried because of your security reasons, not for. But of course, there are problems. Parents are also worried about boys. It is not that parents are not worried about boys. Okay. I would ask the same question to a girl. Yes. You are also named Tanisha. So, Tanisha, what is your answer?
I would like to be a woman who makes life. I enjoy the fashion of being woman, and in being woman, I enjoy my dance. As a man, they officially not.
There are some very good answers. See, all that divide is far less now. In terms of professional accomplishments, that is far less now. But yes, remuneration for inside. From inside.
That phone came and
Inside. Then you will not see which phone has come. Okay. But when he said remuneration, that could be a point. No, you can say that if I'm born as a girl, I could understand the problems of girls better and try to find a solution, help them out. So these are the things you can do as a girl, right? To feel for them. Would anybody like to add anything?
One thing that is after marriage, they go from their parents and father-in-law.
Okay, so you want, because we are primarily a patriarchal society. With Kerala and all, they are matriarchal society. But, agreed. But you know, Gautam, nowadays, most young couples, if they can afford, they like to be on their own. Which I think is perfect. Yeah. But yes, you have a point there. Anybody would like to add? Anybody would like to add any other point? No.
When there is a very social advantages. And one is the physical structure of the girls and
Yes,
the
yes.
boys.
That you can't do anything about it.
And girls should a support of a father or husband or anything in our society. There is a timeline of it is the night. Night is not safe for
That is mainly because of the different, you know what?
yes.
Why? So that is more out of worry. That is more. Suppose you come home late at night, you may be an independent young woman who knows how to take care of herself, but the worry is because of a different reason.
So the society is not good for a woman being very independent and good woman will be good in the society. The environment will depend on the girls.
Nowadays, girls and
No ma'am, Kolkata is the same. But out of the Kolkata, girls are not the same. Not the same. In our very relatives, they are not in 7, 8 class. They are doing very well in the education. They will be enrolled in the marriage. And after in 7th class, they will get pregnancy. And that is a very difficult.
of course it is difficult. No, and saddest thing is, in a country like India, this should not happen. No, because here girls are being educated, everything.
Not all over India.
No, I'm not saying all over India, but still, education has reached more people nowadays. So, this is the problem in our society, the mindset.
The parents are will not be a very well certain. This song that's a good, but girls is a hectic or on the parents also.
I know.
These will be happened. So
I
it will
know,
affect
I
the
know.
girls.
Of course, that is, see, what we see is a very small section of the population. The larger sections, so that is why I understand what you are saying. That you said, no, the privileges I am enjoying.
Yes.
So, this is a problem. So, that's why we need to be more and more educated. Because only with education can we dispel this darkness which is in the minds. He is enjoying the privilege. He is happy. It's not that how many men will say or how many brothers will tell the parents that, well, if I am enjoying these privileges, my sister should also enjoy these privileges. Yes, the men themselves are to be blamed.
Yes.
And of course, the women also to an extent.
Yeah, we used to get privileges from one family, but at the time of defense, on behalf of the family, there is a problem. Instead of our sister,
What difference? What problem you face?
business or land, any kind of problem.
Means you have to take more responsibility. So why not? You will enjoy the privilege without responsibility.
Of course, I enjoy the privileges and
So you should be
Yes, you can think as a king. Suppose you think as a king.
Yes, you are going to be the king, you might as well. So he said, no, I enjoy the privileges. That is it. But of course, gradually things are improving.
Yes.
It will take centuries or I don't know whether it will ever happen. But of course there has been an improvement. And then there will all the stigma which is attached.
Yes.
Yes. So, I have a daughter. Okay. So, when I was younger, so there were things that, not my mother-in-law was very progressive, very liberated. And my father's side of the family, they are extremely progressive. You cannot imagine, even my aunt, who is about 80 years old, she is probably more liberated than I am. My daughter says, look at your aunt, look at her. Actually, progressive doesn't come from being speaking a few lines of English. It comes from your thought process, right? So I was brought up in such a family, and then some relative said, oh, she doesn't have a son, so the family is incomplete. So when I got to know, I said, I'm happy. In front of me, they wouldn't say, you know how we talk. next question is for Joya has answered. Huh? Joya hasn't answered. You answered. Tanisha answered. Shumi. Did I do believing in God and not believing in God? So do you believe in God? Feel free to answer. Nobody is going to judge you. This is just to practice your English. It's entirely your decision. I answer in a complete sentence?
I do not believe in God.
Okay, fine. So why do you not believe in God?
I do not believe in God because, but I am believing in an energy who exists in.
Okay, but like the way many of us believe in God, you don't believe in God that way. You may believe in a superpower, but you don't believe in God the way most of us do. Fine. Why?
Because we believe in God, they think that God likes to, when we pray to God, they thought that God
They
listens
think that
that God listens this their prayer. But actually what happened, we don't know. God actually listens or don't.
okay, very good point. He said that's what we believe in. And anything else that you feel about the people who worship God? There are a lot of people who go to the temples and worship God. What is your opinion about those people?
I thought people believe in hope. That's why he goes to in temple in everywhere.
Okay. And don't you feel that there are people who feel that just by going to temples and by praying, they can do a lot of other wrong things? There are people who do a lot of wrong things, but they go to the temple 100 times and donate money and think that all their sins are washed away. Right? Yes. You are see, you believe in a superpower? What's it about?
I believe in a immeasurable entity who just existing now.
Yes.
I believe God exists in my mother, father.
Of course. But that is something that all the way we worship God, Sri Ramakrishna had also said, service to man is service to God. So main thing is the work that your karma. That is the main thing. Even Swamiji had said, all these mantra and all you don't need to do. You help people. So, in whichever way you can, that what you do, of course, it exists in human beings. You disrespect a human being and you go to the temple 100 times, no. That will not serve your purpose.
That will change your manner and behavior.
All this, what you do, your actions, they speak louder than words. So there was this famous poem, I think I told you in your class. The name of that poem is Abu Ben Adam. Okay? And the poet is, if I remember, James Leigh Hunt. So Abu was a farmer, but not a very rich man. So one night when he was sleeping, he had a dream. What was the dream? An angel had come with a golden book. So he asked the angel, what are you doing? So the angel said, I am writing the names of the people who love God. So Abu asked, is my name there? The angel said no. Abu said, okay, then write my name as a person who loves his fellow men. Fellow men means us, the children of God. So the angel scribbled something and disappeared. The next night, the angel reappeared and showed Abu the names of the people who love God. And what did Abu see? He saw that his name was on top. So that is the thing. That what you do, how you behave with people, that does not mean that if somebody slaps you, you say, okay, slap me again. No.
Okay.
Not that. Your behavior. That means don't allow people to take advantage of you. That is not right. Next guy I am going to ask, Kensha. Similar question, are men and women considered equal in our society? Now, if you get a choice, would you like to work from home or would like to go to office and work? Because nowadays you have this concept, work from home. So, would you like to work from home or would you like to go to the office and work?
I would like to go to the office
And work, right?
because the office here is proper work
Atmosphere, okay.
and second part is properly motivate.
Bag has to be kept down. I should.
In the office, properly motivate work.
Right. Like atmosphere.
And that
If I go to office,
regularly, it is
physically fit. If I go to office,
involve very in social work and culture and enjoy environment.
yes. And you also meet your colleagues. Right, as you said, it will make you mentally active, physically fit and some kind of a discipline. Because at home, it is very boring and sedentary and you become lazy. Absolutely right, I totally agree with you. That going to office makes a lot of difference. Like, it is like a tutor coming to your home and teaching you, and you going to a tutorial. When there are more students in the tutorial, that spirit of competition is far more rather than when you have a tutor coming to your house and teaching you. Absolutely right. Sharmini. First, the guest listening. All the people we know.
First of all, I had a lot of responsibilities.
Security must have been tight.
Yes, of course. Yes, when going on was But politicians also come, but police officer came a lot.
No, maybe what name?
Parthopati, city of Kolkata police.
I can complain, na? The sergeant took by 500 rupees. Okay. No, next.
SP Diamond and both couple Chandanagar SP and DSP Barikpur. So,
And
they couple.
and the politician.
Politician.
So sweet, he tells me also. Even in my previously when he was with me, very innocently, this is what I like, very innocent that way. He tells me, I ask him, he tells me. That's very sweet of you, Sharmi. Thank you.
Politician, Abhishek Banerjee.
Him?
No. Abhishek Banerjee, personal artist in Shunitra. He also came. And you said, but I am busy. Some of pictures I have.
No, you don't have to show me. You have told me that is more than enough. No. I'm not going to take that much advantage. That's because I am your teacher. Okay. If you were the Education Minister of West Bengal, which two changes would you bring to the education system and why?
Two changes. First, I will change this candidate who going to WBC's interview
Okay.
and failed.
Hmm?
So there are also we have the DCS officer, but I think I said those candidates
Yes.
who interview call,
Yes.
but some mistake.
Yes, yes, yes.
I will change this candidate, give me a better chance to.
No, but WBC, that's an exam. So if they cannot crack the interview, they do not get the job.
Okay, but I will give them another chance to.
So you would give them a second chance
Yes,
for the interview.
yes.
Okay, that is one. But education system, this is the examination, yes. Any other change?
Second change.
Means now you have in college 4 years, no?
4 years honors, but past one 3 years.
But that is more desirable, no? We people do
But my master's 4 years, I 1 year.
master's one. So that is okay. Any other change?
A lot of government schools are closed due to infrastructure.
Yes. Lack of funds. That is what. And in the school itself, you should try to bring in more changes. Less number of students in a class. Make sure that the teachers attend the classes regularly. Then when so the students get maximum attention. Teachers are not coming and sleeping in the class. So within the school also, more co-curricular activities.
And
In English is now from class 1 in government schools.
same language.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So, but Why do you want to bring that chance? Why do you want to give them a second chance? The interview part, the people who are giving interviews, why do you want to give them a second chance?
Second term means
Another round of interviews.
no. Second term means this candidate, this candidate also this candidate also more educated, and second chance means not only BCS.
He has come for an interview, he has not done it, rejected. Why again? Another interview for what she said.
Some candidate the first interview and he or she
Doesn't do well.
doesn't do well because nervous
Okay.
and first time and so I think second
So I wish everybody was as considerate as you are. Acha. And the other one I understand. So many schools are closed, people are losing out on education. That is a very noble thing. Okay. No.
so we have to go.
Yes. Do you enjoy going for family gatherings?
Yes, ma'am. I will enjoy.
I enjoy. So why do you enjoy and how do you enjoy?
Because ma'am, when the all family members are gathered in my house or somewhere,
Yes, yes.
we all talk each other and spending time to each other
And
after
spend time
long
with
days.
each other after a long time.
In our family members gathering when any occasion
Okay.
or family occasion.
Okay, okay. So why do you enjoy? You said you meet them after a long time. Are you happy to see them? Are you happy to see them?
Yes.
So, what can you share with them? What you're trying to say, you meet them after a long time. So there are a lot of stories that you like to share, so that you are able to share. And another thing, everybody likes to meet. Friends will not sit together from the next class. That is a new rule to be implemented. So you get meet of them, and one is generally very happy to see one's relatives, right? And of course there is good food. Okay. I want to ask one of the young girls the same question. Do you like to go to family gatherings? You like to go. Who doesn't like to go to family gatherings? Yes. Oh, you don't like to go. You don't like, or like? Don't like, okay. You think, why do you like?
They are after too many personal questions and so many gossip against with me.
That's right.
So that's why
You don't like it. But other Otherwise, do you like them as persons?
As a person, I like, but
You don't want to ask those. Rupa, what about you?
Same reason. Earlier, I'd like to go to the family function. There were a lot of fun because we have siblings so much and cousins, so we just eat and enjoy all the time. But nowadays, whenever I go to the family function, everyone asks, "When will you get married? When we will got the job? What about your future plan?" Everybody does, and why?
Everybody's getting married.
Yeah, everybody is getting married, everybody got a job. Why didn't you? So many questions.
The usual question. Give them one questionnaire. So these are all the questions. Ask me. You want to ask me? Please ask me. I know this is the problem. Too many personal questions. That is why a lot of young people, again, privileges of being a boy, he said, no. The boys, but he said, the boys, they ask less questions. The girls, all your friends have got married. They will say, why are you not getting married?
And job also.
Job. Future plans. Tell them, once it is made, I will let you. I know, it's very annoying for young people. So how many of you face this problem? Family gatherings? Or they? So I'm sure you don't want to go. You want to attend? You want to attend, so they don't trouble you. But generally they trouble. All in a line. First question, job, everything has to be picture perfect. Everything has to be perfect. And especially if their children are married and settled and have a job,
Then they have so much questions about others.
then you will hear no end of it. Then they will ask you more questions.
Yeah.
Okay, one more question. Now, Priya, question for you. Have you seen any film in a multiplex? Multiplex means yes, INOX and all. Have you ever seen? What are the advantages and disadvantages of watching a film in a multiplex? Are we get good picture quality? No, and also the seats are probably more comfortable. People read a lot more. There's a main disadvantage that the tickets are very expensive and even the food items.
Not allowed in the
Outside food is not allowed,
outside high price.
but the food itself is so expensive. Like popcorn is like 400 something. Abnormally high. And if you go to a movie hall like Priya Cinema Hall, which is fairly good, because Priya Cinema Hall they have done it. They have renovated and all. Maximum popcorn will be 30-40 rupees max. And there you have all flavored popcorns. Caramelized, this, that. 400 rupees.
I think it is rooted.
I'd rather go to a coffee shop.
I think it rooted.
So that's comfortable. Oh, in Priya. But they have done it up. I haven't been after the renovation, but I have heard that they have done it up. Have you been after the renovation? No. So I hardly, nowadays I hardly go and watch films. First of all, most of the films are not worth watching, and then I have been, it's not that I, maybe once in 6-7 months. Expensive. More than the tickets, what troubles me is the food. So very costly. Very costly. So two people, if they go comfortably, you will pay 1,300, 1,400 you will spend. I rather go to a coffee shop and
Airport food also, airport food, so expensive.
another place. One bottle of water, some crazy item. At the airport, sorry to say, is probably the worst. But the domestic airport is better than the international. Domestic airport is not so bad. But people are also to be blamed. They eat and they throw things. Where they are sitting, those chairs out there, they throw things there. Hello. Phone can I take? Phone can I take for one day? No. Go. What? You didn't ask me about the happiness? Whether I gave you or I didn't give you? I will teach you. How did I teach you? How did I learn from the board? Wednesday. Acha, Abhi, don't forget. Just write on the book. Please get your weekend book. Just write, don't forget. Wednesday I will start. One day I start.
বাই বাই কোয়ালিটি আমার ধর ওরা ওটা বাদ দিয়ে দিয়েছে ওরা
ভালো, তুমি কেমন আছো?
আর বলছি না, যা শরীর খারাপ হচ্ছিল, তখন আমার তো শরীর খারাপ হচ্ছিল, পরীক্ষাটা দিতে পারলাম না।
আচ্ছা,
তার জন্য অ্যাটেন্ডেন্সটাও গেল।
পরীক্ষা দাওনি?
পরীক্ষা দিইনি। যাওয়া হলো না। তো আসলাম কষ্ট করে পরীক্ষাটা দিলাম।
এখন শরীর ঠিক আছে?
এখন ঠিক আছে। তোদের কেমন চলছে ক্লাস? আপনার সঙ্গে দেখা হয়েছিল?
আচ্ছা, কি দেখলে?
ওই যে তোমার সব
ও আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ। কোন ম্যাম বলো তো এখন এই সিনিয়র কোর্সে? একদম প্রথম ছিল না বিগনার্স কোর্সে, না প্রি বিগনার্স কোর্সে, ওই ম্যামটা উর্মি ম্যাম। ঠিক আছে, আরো ইয়ে হয়ে যাবে, স্ট্রং হয়ে যাবে। ওই ম্যামই আছে।
হাঁটতেই পারছি না।
তাহলে বলো নি এক্সাম রি এক্সামের জন্য?
আমি তো বলি, আমি জানি না হয় কি না।
বলে দেখতে পারতে।
আমি বলবো তখন 3 মাস হয়ে গেছে। বললাম বাবা আবার কি বলবে না বলবে।
তাহলে সময়টা নষ্ট হতো।
বললো তারপর ঠিক আছে।
টাটা। Yeah.
এখন পড়াশোনায় গিয়ে পড়াশোনা হবে না, টাইম হয়ে যাবে। ঘুরবো কাছাকাছি একা ঘুরতে
घर में रात को जाऊँ, बहुत सारी क्लास है। हाँ, बस पे क्लास है, थोड़ा ब्रेक है, that's why।
ও যে স্কুলে আসছে না,
ठीक है, घर पहुँच के फिर करेंगे। रात को आज तो नहीं हो पाएगा, कल आएंगे, कल दिन में ही आएंगे लाइक। ठीक है, कल चैलेंज करेंगे, ट्राई करेंगे। कल वही 12 बजे आता है। ठीक है, टाटा, थैंक्स फॉर कमिंग।
কোম্পানি কিছু হয় 3 লাখ টাকা।
बाय बाय, टाटा।
What's the point? I know I saw. Dolly.
একদম লাস্টেরটা ওইটা লাগে ওইটা